All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So it says in Baruch chapter 2 verse 30, for I know that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves, right? So if you don't know, America is the land of our captivities. Well, America is the land of our captivity, right? And you also have our people being awoken in every land that we have been spread about from, right? So, thing is, the Lord is waking us up to who we truly are, as the biblical Israelites, and you are whatever your dad is. So if your dad's an Israelite, you're an Israelite. So not all of us is gonna look so-called black, right? Some of us may actually look white and be an Israelite, right? Some of us may actually be looking Korean, right? Or Chinese, kind of, right? But this is the thing, is that we're a mixed multitude, so we've been spread out through every part of the land, right? And we're being woken up. So I just want to get out this video real quick, and it's a very good video, but we're going to go through it.
Fake, right? The Putin news was fake, right? Jesus isn't black. How could you blacks ever think you were the...
And by the way, I just want to say, the name of the Lord is not Jesus, it's Yahweh Shai. Let's keep going.
Israelites? Jesus isn't black. How could you blacks ever think you were the Israelites? Say something, you...
Why does this Greco-Roman terracotta sculpture of a Hebrew look like a black person? Why does this Egyptian sculpture of a Semitic slave look like a black person?
Because...
Why do these Judean prisoners of war look awfully Negro-like? Why does Tacitus, a renowned 1st century Roman historian, say that many assured him that Jews were descended from Ethiopians?
That's...
Why did Karl Marx say the Israelites were Negroes in a letter from the 30th of July, 1862?
That's a lie.
Tell me, why does a map from 1588 from a Venetian cosmographer label the continent of Africa as the land of the Jews? Why was the slave coast of West Africa referred to as the Kingdom of Judah
It's a lie.
on several
They're not
maps
black.
from the 1700s? Let's assume that land in the Middle East is the Promised Land. In what world would it ever make sense for the Israelites to escape into Roman-occupied Europe rather than into Egypt, where they've always went to hide, and then into Africa during the 70 AD war?
So
Why
what?
was the Hebrew word Yam Suf mistranslated into saying Red Sea when it actually means Sea of Reeds?
So
the
what?
word for reed suf being used to describe the basket Moses floated in the Nile. Wouldn't this mean that it wasn't the Red Sea that was crossed by the Israelites, but the River Nile? Meaning Moses traveled from Egypt deeper into Africa. If all black people come from Ham, and Mizraim was a descendant of Ham, that makes the Egyptians black, which means by implication the Israelites were black, as they were constantly mistaken for Egyptians. Why does that fact bother you so much? Why do you think Jesus and his family escaped into Egypt, where they wouldn't be...
You know that Putin news...
So this was very interesting. Very nice video, right? But we're gonna go through it, right? As you can see, you've seen Evil E getting his ego smashed, right?
It's fake, right?
Moses
You
traveled
also see
black, which means
Evil E crying. Now, why could Evil E also be crying, right? Well, here's the thing. Evil E would actually have something to actually really cry about with this truth coming out.
by implication
Because, according to Revelation chapter 13 verse 10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. So with this truth coming out, and you see Evil E crying, he is also crying at the reality that he's going to pay for all the wickedness he has done in the earth. So really, soon Evil E, he's crying about going to captivity, right? He's crying about us getting justice served. He's crying about us getting justice, right? And the thing is, he's crying because he knows that he's going to receive double the recompense, right? He's crying about losing his nation forever. He's crying about us Israelites ruling forever. So the thing is, It's very nice to see the tables turn, and everyone will know, without a fact, who the true Jews are. And it's not the fake Jews living in the land of Israel, right? It's us, right? And we've been scattered all throughout the corners of the earth. And when I say us, I mean the biblical Israelites, right? The the ones that came over here in slave ships, right? You also have the Native Americans and the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? And also, too, you also have Israelites that just look like they're from another nation, but are really an Israelite. If your dad's an Israelite, you're an Israelite, right? So we don't go by based off color, right? Because the Hamites are complexions of dark skin or light skin, right? But the thing is, just because you're dark skin or light skin doesn't mean you're an Israelite. Just because you have coily hair, it doesn't mean you're an Israelite. The seed of your dad determines if you're an Israelite or not, right? So I just want to say, I hope this lesson was very edifying. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.